The next few months of my days as a beginner runner were what I would call building months. Running distance is much like constructing a building. You can construct a building by stacking stones one on top of another and have a margin of success. Maybe you'll get up a few floors, but eventually you'll reach an instability. But a truly lasting structure needs a strong foundation. The first floor was whatever I could possibly successfully accomplish, that being the alternating run-walk system, to achieve whatever distance I could. Eventually I started to recognize a pattern. I could run a few minutes before I needed to stop and walk, and I could run about 3 to 4 miles every other day. So my goal became to extend those numbers and avoid going beneath. If something was hurting or fatigued, I would just repeat whatever I had done last time. The second floor of my foundation was about trying to extend the time I could run without rest. So I went from running a few minutes at a time to running 10 minutes at a time. Maybe I'd stay there a week or two, and then I'd climb to 15 minutes. Another couple weeks to 20. Eventually, I wasn't walking at all, running about 3 to 4 miles per session. The third floor of my foundation was to increase how far I would run per session. This is a plan I wish somebody with experience had talked to me about, for reasons I'll get into in another video. But I'll share with you a piece of advice I received later. It's called the 10% rule. Track your weekly mileage, and only increase that distance by 10% each week. So if you're running 10 miles one week, you'll run 11 the next. If you're running 4 miles per session, the next week you'll be doing 4.4 per session. This tactic is used as a form of injury prevention. It's to condition your body for the level of abuse it can handle before pushing it a little harder. And trust me, injury is something that you want to avoid. Not only will it temporarily remove you from training at all for a while, if you're out long enough it may set you back to floor 1, and you'll have to start building all over again. For some people it may even be so discouraging it's the reason they quit. Do not quit. Remember your why. Don't give up and be consistent. You'll be just fine. While building, try to set a reasonable goal. If you're just starting running for the first time, you may not want to shoot for a full marathon just yet. I won't say it's impossible. Every body is different. It may just be a bit risky and unwise. Take whatever you can currently do and push it a little harder each week. Pretty soon, you'll be off to the races.